Hello everyone, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday afternoon and happy St. Patrick's Day to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Before we get into our Week 17 matchup against the Washington football team, I just wanted to show you guys the playoff picture as of this episode. It might change heading into Wild Card Weekend, which the Wizards already clinched the playoffs. They're at the number 5 seed. And if we win, I think we might go up. If the Eagles lose, they might go to either number 5 or a number 6 seed. Who knows? Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have the number 1 seed in the NFC, and the Las Vegas Raiders have the first round bye. Both teams have first round bye. They're both number 1 seed. So Miami Dolphins would be battling off against the Baltimore Ravens. The Pittsburgh Steelers would be battling off against the Cleveland Browns. And the Tennessee Titans would be battling off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Good day. From Orlando, Florida. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jameis, Winston, and the Orlando Wizards versus Blaine Haskins and the Washington football team.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Disney World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Is now Maurice Washington is ready to return his kickoff here for the Orlando Wizards. And he is ready to return the field, and he is going to get stopped at the 33-yard line. And now we see Jameis Winston and the 11-4 Orlando Wizards stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So now this will be a 1st and 10 here for the Wizards. And now Jameis Winston, he is ready to throw the football deep. He's going to pass this to A.J. Green, and he jumps on into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. And that is a 67-yard touchdown, and the Orlando Wizards take this 7-0 lead here in Orlando, Florida. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 34 as we see Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team ready to step onto the field for the first time on offense. So now they're going to run the football with Tariq Cohen, and he loses about 3 yards there on that play. 2nd and 13 now, Malik Jackson with the tackle, and they are at the 31 now. And we're ready to play some D, and they're just going to throw the football with Haskins, and they throw it, and it is incomplete. It could have been an interception, though. I would have wanted to see that play being an interception. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 13 now for the Washington football team. So now they throw the football, and I think it's 4th and inches. They do not make the first down. Trey Quinn makes that reception. So now Parker Anderson is ready to return the punt here for the Orlando Wizards. So now the Washington football team punt this away, and now Parker Anderson, he is ready to return the field. He is going to break tackles, and he will get stopped at the 33-yard line, as this is a 31-yard return now. So we're going to use an I-form run play on 1st down and 10 from the 33. Jameis Winston hands the football off to the running back Frank Gore, and Frank Gore, he uses a couple of juke moves there, and he is going to get stopped at the 41-yard line. So that was a carry and 26 yards in. So that's his 10th carry with over 20 yards rushing on that play. So that's really interesting to see here. And now Frank Gore runs the football, and he will get stopped at the 30. So 2 rushes, 38 yards, and he has 16,000. So he broke Walter Payton's rushing record. I think Walter Payton had 16,000 to my understanding. And now Jameis Winston, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Chris Godwin, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And he has, I think, 5,000 career receiving yards. And I think he's played in this league since 2017. The first 3 with Tampa Bay, won Super Bowl 55 with the Buccaneers. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 20 here for the Washington football team as Dwayne Haskins throws the football, and that will be an incomplete pass. So it's now 2nd and 20. So in case if you're wondering what happened to the 20 part, there was a penalty on Washington for holding, and we accepted that penalty just to do it, and so that became a 1st and 20. So now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 49 here in Orlando, Florida. So now the Washington football team, they're just going to they're actually going to throw the football, and they lose it, and it's fumbled. Washington recovers it, and they will get stopped down around the 43-yard line. So now this will be a 2nd and 19. We'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. All right, now this ends the 1st quarter, and the Orlando Wizards are now still leading 14-0. And this is the beginning of the 2nd quarter. So now Carlos Dunlap made a fumble recovery, and now Jameis Winston hands the football off to the running back Frank Gore, and Gore, he gets another touchdown. And now this will be his first rushing touchdown of the game, and it will now be 21-0 here at Disney World Stadium. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line, and now Tariq Cohen runs the football, and he loses another yard there, and it's now 2nd and 11. So this Wizards defense is dominating, and you know what they say, defense does win championships, and that is true. The 2000 Baltimore Ravens proved it. The 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers proved it. I think the 1970s Pittsburgh Steelers proved it, and I think, to my understanding, the 2013 Seattle Seahawks proved it as well. So 3rd and 19 now. They're at the 26 here in Orlando, and now the ball is out. Malcolm Jenkins recovers the fumble, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown, and now this will be a 27-0 lead. We're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now 2nd and goal from the 2, Jaylon Jefferson. I'm thinking we're going to run the football, and he only gained about 1 yard there on that play. So now this will be at the 1. So I'm just going to run it in with Jaylon Jefferson, and he actually gets this into the end zone, and that is a 1-yard run for a touchdown. So now we had 19 rushing touchdowns on the season. So now this will be Jaylon Jefferson's 3rd on the season. So now we've done a lot more passing touchdowns because of the rookie Jaylon Jefferson, of how well he did. I think he had over 1,000 maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Even 2,000. Maybe even 5,000. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the middle of the field down around the 50-yard line, but there is a flag, and supposedly it is illegal pass interference, and it is on Parker Anderson, the rookie from Robert Morris University in Moon Township, PA, which is, by the way, not far from Pittsburgh. It's like from the Pittsburgh airport, it's like, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. Anyway, Dwayne Haskins gets sacked. The ball is out, and Cam Jordan. Why do I say DeAndre Jordan? But they do have the same last name, and they are not related. So 1st and 10 now. Jaylon Jefferson hands the football to Frank Gore, and he is going to run the field. And Gore is actually going to get this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. 41-yard touchdown, and this will be a 43-0 lead here for the Wizards. We'll see you guys in the 2nd half. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line here in Orlando, Florida, as now Tariq Cohen runs the ball. He only gains about 2 yards there on that play. He still has negative yards. So now they only allowed negative 8 yards, so we allowed negative 6 passing yards. So now Orlando recovers the ball. Quan Alexander, He's going to return it, and he will get a touchdown fumble recovery. And we're going to actually take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now we are on offense, so we're going to run the ball with Frank Gore. Washington did get their 7th turnover in this game, so now Jaylon Jefferson hands the football off to the running back Frank Gore, and he does get a first down. So 7 rushes, 141 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game. So he's 60 yards from making that big, nearly 60 yards from making that big 200. So now they're just going to hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he will get stopped at the 31. So 8 rushes, 147 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game. So now this is going to be, we're going to be at the 31-yard line, 2nd and 4 for Orlando. So Orlando, Jefferson ready to throw, passes it to Gronk, and he breaks tackles, and he will get stopped at the 12. So 1 for 1, 19 yards there on that play. First reception of the game, so we have 116 passing yards in all. So really, this will be a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. So now Jaylon Jefferson throws it to Gronk, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And this will be his 5th receiving touchdown of the season. And we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 40, and Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this football deep. And that, my friends, is going to be an incomplete pass. So now we got the PA flood pass play on 2nd and 10. So we're at the 40, so it's 58-0. So we're going to definitely win this game. And Alejandro Villanueva, the United States Army veteran, gets his first reception of the game. And we have 154 passing yards, surprisingly. So we're at the 14. We're in the red zone, which is good. And now Jaylon Jefferson, he's thinking about throwing this to Villanueva, and he gets the first down. And we have a 439 total offense today. And now we're going to run the football with TJ Yeldon. And now TJ Yeldon gets this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Wizards. And we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now 1st and 10, Jaylon Jefferson, he's ready to throw the football. I'm going to pass this to Bobby Wagner, and it's incomplete. So it was an incomplete pass, so now we're going to use a PA flood pass play on 2nd and 10 from the 14, and now Jaylon Jefferson, he is ready to throw this football deep to Chris Godwin, and he is going to get stopped at the 38. So now Jaylon Jefferson has 116 passing yards in this game, so that is really impressive, I'd have to say. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 38. Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this football deep to Bobby Wagner, and he drops the pass. And now this will be a 2nd and 10 now for the Orlando Wizards. So playoffs we come in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So now Bobby Wagner officially gets his first reception. We're near the red zone, which is good. However, he does get his first reception. This play that we're going to use this play twice in a row. Just to try it out and see how it is. You know, Wagner catches a reception. We're going to take the timeout. And it's now 65-0. So we're going to use a PAFL stretch here on 1st and goal from the 2. And now Jefferson throws the football to Bobby Wagner. He had it for a moment, but then he dropped it. So now 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line here in Orlando, Florida, Disney World Stadium. And Bobby Wagner gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And now this will now be a 73-0 lead because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. And we will see you guys at the end of the game. All right, now the Orlando Wizards are now 12-4 on the year, and we are on the road to the playoffs. So all I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future, and we'll see you guys in Wildcard Weekend. All right, now Jaylon Jefferson, 151.4, 9 out of 13 there, 167 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jameis Winston, 158.3 passer rating, 2 for 2, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Rushing wise, Frank Gore, 8 carries, 147 yards, and 2 touchdowns, 7 broken tackles on the day. Tariq Cohen, -5 yards. And Jaylon Jefferson and TJ Yeldon both had a rushing touchdown as well. Bobby Wagner had 1 touchdown reception despite being a defensive player. Rob Gronkowski had 1 touchdown. Chris Godwin, AJ Green, and Malik Davis all had 1. That was towards the end of the game, by the way, in case if you were wondering. Cam Jordan, Bobby Wagner, Malcolm Jenkins all had 2 sacks. Parker Anderson with 1.5. Carlos Dunlap, Marcus Davenport, and Quintavious Green all had 1 sack in this game. There were no INTs whatsoever, but there was a fumble recovery. 2 by Quan Alexander, 2 by Dunlap, 2 by Malik Jackson, 1 by Jordan, and 1 by Malcolm Jenkins. The ones who scored a touchdown was Alexander and Jenkins, respectively. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon. Happy St. Patrick's Day.